messed up twice. Twice is nice. But I'm here. I'm here for a real reason. I got hit like they got hit. And them other niggas ain't fucking breathing. Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eyes. And I can't see why I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be. I put a hole in a nigga for with me. You know what I mean? Back on the wall, but you gon' see. I'll come and take you away. Yeah. I ain't been on this thing in a long time. I'm just tapping in. See what's good. See if boys still got love for me. You know what I'm talking about? I can say this though. I see the ones that got love for me. Cause they show it. They show it, man. They know I've been working on the book. They know I've been putting it down for years. And one thing that could never be questioned. One thing that should never be questioned. We're gonna get to it though. We're gonna get to it though. Somebody, what's up with it? Yeah, it's me, man. It's me. It's a Trill one. Come on, man. I know y'all thought I just disappeared. Hit the like button as you come in. I know you thought I just disappeared, faded to the back, faded to black, and was done. That ain't near about the case. Y'all get on in here so we could chop this chop, talk this talk. I know you thought I was done. I had then laid it down, but that ain't the case. Yeah, you haven't seen me going live. You haven't seen me doing any interviews, but I feel selected and elected to tell you why. I did all the talking. You know what I mean? I did all the talking. I got y'all prepared for it. I told y'all it was coming. And then when it arrived, I want to see some action on that. I need to see action on that. And let me say this right here. Everybody who put that action down, who been picking up that book, man, y'all don't know how trill that is to me. Everybody who been picking up that book, y'all don't know how real that is to me. Because what y'all told me many years ago was, man, I can't wait till you finish the book. And what you did after that was show me you meant that. A lot of people just be online talking. You hear me? A lot of people just be online talking. They wish you well. Man, you ought to make it. Man, how in a nigga gonna make it when niggas don't participate when a nigga putting it down? So all the people who say, I wish you well and hope you make it, let me show you how they put their effort in so you actually can. They participate. They buy tickets when you have concerts. They go to Tubi when you got movies dropping. They go download from iTunes, Apple Music, even Bandcamp when you got music dropping. Don't you sit there and ask me about no goddamn album when you ain't streamed none of my music, ain't downloaded none of my music. Why would you want me to put out more music so you can play games? And I'm an older man. I don't give a damn about chasing no music. Now, when I feel like writing and got me some jamming ass content, jamming ass beat, hit that like button. I fall in that studio and I put it down. You hear me? I fall in that studio and I put it down. And I know how to do this here. by this time, at this tender, ripe age, you gotta know how to do this here. And shout out to Bun B, man. I seen something I've been wanting to see for quite some time. You ever been on stage with a legend and he do one of your favorite songs and your favorite verses? So Bun B verse on Murder is one of my favorite verses of all times. And when he used to do it and I would be on stage with him, it gave me an electrifying excitement to be present and witness history being made. Yeah, I'm in a rocking chair, you know what I mean? Old man shit, I'm in a rocking chair. But yeah, so when he would do it live on stage, man, it was electrifying. I could feel the energy. And he's such a professional. He would do it without flaw. So what I wanted to see was him just wreck that verse on a podcast or an interview. And I was scrolling Facebook earlier. That's what I like to call it. I was scrolling Facebook earlier and I saw Bun and Corey Moe sitting in some studio. I think it was like a radio station or something. And they was doing an interview or a podcast. But whatever they were doing, they had murder playing in the background. And I guess the radio host asked Bun, would he go ahead and spit that legendary verse? And he did so. He did so impeccably. All I can do is just salute the big homie. You know what I'm talking about? On all the endeavors he got going, he put on for the South. He put on for Ace Time and Port Arthur, West Side and East Side. So yeah, that made me feel good to lay there, you understand, and witness that history being made. And the way he did it effortlessly. He sat there and rapped that verse effortlessly, calligraphy. Brent, what's up? It tripped me out because when I think about it, how many bars did he actually do? Is that like a 32? Huh? I don't know how many bars that is, but Bun put it down on that murder, man. Pimp went hard on Pimp went hard on that thing, but Bun burst on that murder, man. It just, you know what I'm saying? It can't be beat. It can't be topped. But like I was saying, man, to everybody who been showing love, going to Trillgear.biz, picking up that book, man, that's what we talking about. That's what we doing. Appreciate every last one of y'all. And what I was doing to show love back, I was making appreciation videos. But let me show you how sorry people is. People spending their hard-earned money supporting me. The least I can do is show them some love back. What I was doing was this. I was blessing their gang with the Trill Gear keychain. I was blessing that gang with this right here. The Trill, I carry mine. When it get dark, it go to glowing in the dark. You hear me? When it get dark, it go to glowing in the dark. That's the Trillgear keychain. And it's durable. It's durable. I didn't put it to the test. But whenever somebody was buying the book, I was making them an appreciation video. And I was blessing them with a Trillgear keychain. Don't you know somebody laid there, you understand, and tried to hate on that? Zay, what's up, Zay? Yeah, it's Halloween. Oh damn, I ain't even know it was Halloween. I ain't got no goddamn candy. I put some rocks in a nigga bag, and I ain't talking about no pocket full of stone. I'm talking about some rocks off the ground. Yeah. But yeah, I was blessing that game with a Trillgear keychain and an appreciation video. And I'm thinking everybody who I did that for, they appreciated that because I posted them on all my social sites. But somebody had the nerve to try to hate on that. You did? Somebody had the nerve to try to hate on that, man. But I'm going to tell y'all like this right here. You better do what you do regardless. Because people are going to hate on you regardless of what you do. So if you got an ideal or a goal, a dream, just something you want to accomplish, you better do it. And do it to the best of your ability. Do it to where you feel satisfied with your work and own your work. The average person won't complete no shit and own it because they too bashful. They too shy. You know, a lot of people know how to rap or even sing or even write. A lot of people know how to do a lot of creative stuff. But what I learned as a little child, a lot of people be closet talent. A lot of people hide their gifts. You did? I remember hiding my gifts. But I remember I came across something in the Bible. I'm going to paraphrase this parable. It was about the three men in the Bible that God gave the talents. You could interpret talents as gifts and skills, or you could interpret it as blessings or even finances or tokens. Whatever your interpretation would like to relate to that parable, you use your own interpretation. My interpretation at the time was maybe the talents were coins or shillings, some kind of way to trade. But in the Bible, God gave each of the men a certain amount of talents. And he returned back to these men after some time. And he asked them, what did you do with the talents that I gave you? One of the men that he asked, he said that he buried the talents in the ground for safekeeping. That didn't please God, if I remember the text. If I remember the reading, that did not please God. That angered God. And I believe the text said that God casted him into a dark pit where all he would feel was the gnashing of teeth. Can you imagine being in a dark pit where you cannot see anything and all you feel is sharp teeth breaking your skin, biting you? What warranted that? Well, he didn't use his talents. He buried them in the ground. The other man, I don't remember exactly what he did with his talents, but I believe he multiplied them by just a little bit. So what God did for him was bless him with a little bit more. But the other man, the last man, when God asked him what did he do with his talents, he said he multiplied the talents by buying cattle, livestock, couple of pieces of land or whatever. He multiplied the talents. He used them. He invested them. And you know what happened to him? God blessed him to be the overseer of more than he could imagine. So the way I interpret that is this: whatever talents and gifts God instilled into you, don't hide them. You know what I mean? Don't hide it, because you see what happened to the individual who hid his talents. He buried them in the ground. You see what happened to him. Go find that parable in the Bible so you can read it verbatim and understand exactly what I'm talking about. So all I'm doing, regardless of what any individual think, is taking my talents and exposing them and getting them out of me. I'm being thankful for the talents that God gave me, and I'm expressing them to the best of my ability. And again, I want to say thank you to everybody who been purchasing that book. Do me a favor, if you haven't, go to Amazon.com and leave a review. You hear me? Go to Amazon.com and leave a review. Somebody asked me what was the name of the book. The book is called Down with the King, Trill Stories. Hezeleo life. Not nobody else. Now, it's a whole bunch of content in there about this person and that person, but I don't spend too much time talking about other people's life. We're in there talking about Hezeleo life. You see, a lot of people like to believe that you built on others. How? Some people may fall in that trap, but that ain't me. So I made sure when I sat down to write this book, even though it took quite some time, I made sure I was talking about my life. I was in the streets the other day, because if I ain't online selling, I'm in the streets. I'm cold calling. I'm back to I'm back to walking up on strangers, say, man, you remember this? You listen to this, say, look, this what I got going on. Here's a flyer. If you like to take advantage of this opportunity right now, you in the face of a bona fide Trill individual. Here's the book. It just came out. Somebody said, a beautiful lady. She said, if you can sum it up, tell me what your book is about. I said, ma'am, this book is about my life, my struggles, my triumph, perseverance, drive, dedication, determination, and resilience. I didn't tell her it was about me being affiliated with the underground kings, nor that I've met all the who's who. I ain't telling nothing about that. I told her what the meat of this book was about. Now, what you get out of it when you read it, Mr. Who that is, Mr. Human or whatever, what you read and get up out of it, hey, man, that's for your perspective and interpretation. But what I feel about this creation, this body of work, I can sum it up by the words that I just described. And I mean that. I mean that shit from the bottom of my heart. And it's good shit. You're going to learn a lot, you know what I mean? Some of these predicaments that I was put in, you'll learn the inner workings of how I thought my way out of dangerous situations. You'll learn the inner workings of how, as an immature mind, I thought myself into dangerous situations. You'll learn the growth of maturing, the growing pains. Because as immature people, we expect so much out of others. Even our beautiful parents and mothers. When our parents are just once was children themselves, they need love too. They need to be considered. They need compassion. They need hugs. They need gifts. They also sometimes need to hear you've done well. But as we grow up as young individuals, we just expect so much. We become takers. Our parents are not knowingly, unknowingly turn us into takers. We're not giving. We're always wanting to be on the receiving end. We always expecting something. And when it don't go our way, we get upset at our parents. And we talk to them ugly. We treat them even uglier. But it take time for you to gain wisdom and knowledge and for you to mature. So you will see growth spurts in my book as we carry right along with the writings, speaking of early childhood onto being a teenager, then a young adult, then a grown man going after his dreams at all costs, going through the same things that the average individual go through in life: loss, financial crisis, losing friends to death, disagreements, loved ones, relationships, the economy, anything and everything you could imagine, but still having the drive and the determination and the dedication to keep on keeping on. Let me see. Trill.biz say, do you think you would make an album called Down with the Kings to go along with the book? To be honest with you, I don't see myself no time soon investing in music too heavy. If you noticed, I haven't even shot a music video in years. Because at this point, everything has to make sense. I was one of those underground artists that popped the trunk. I didn't depend on streaming. I didn't have a super strong demand on so many shows. I never had a hit record. So you have to have underground classics, hit records to have a demand for you to make money in this business. Because I got to remind you, this is a business. You hear me? This is a business at the end of the day. What's up, Edward? Yeah, Zay, this is a business at the end of the day. Doing it for the love and all that, that's good, but that'll send your ass to the poorhouse. And I ain't trying to go to the poorhouse. I'm trying to go to the storehouse, yeah. So now, man, investing in a whole album at this point, I don't see myself doing it. Now, will I be bringing you more singles like Pringles? Yeah, go on, pop the top and get you one. We just dropped a beautiful ass record called Tree of Love, but it blew by a lot of motherfuckers. It blew right by motherfuckers. I'm talking about one of the bestest records ever. It was supposed to come out at the beginning of summer, But we had so much going on that, it got hung up in the pipeline. And by that time, the book was on its way out. So I wasn't trying to ignore Trill Love. I was just excited that the motherfucking book was out. So I had to bring you that. And like I said, man, go get that book. Everybody who said they were going to go get that book, who showed love and got that book, go get that book. You want to see me get to the next level? Go get that book. I'm going to go anyway now. But it'd be much better for the people that love and support me, to fool with me because they cool with me, is to go and get that book and find out what all these Trill stories been about. Find out the makings and the inner workings. Find out the intimate moments in the relationships, as I could sit there and pin it up. Not in a rush, not on YouTube, not on Facebook, but in my own time, in my own lab, from the desk of Hezeleo. And one thing my brother told me, he's sitting off in the penitentiary, what I'm talking about, a life sentence. He said, the one thing I love about this book, he said, you didn't try to tell my story. You didn't try to tell Pimp C's story. He said, big bro, you got intimate with the people and you told your story. Oh yeah, it couldn't. Oh yeah, it couldn't. And I'm proud of that. And that's why it's available now. I went that extra mile. It's available now in hard copy and also paperback. And also ebook for you Kindle people. But again, do me a favor. If you're going to grab the hard copy or the paperback, please visit Trillgear.biz and get that book from me there. And if you haven't, go to Amazon.com and leave a review. You did? Go to Amazon.com and leave a review under the book, Down with the Kings, by Hezeleo. A couple of people has asked me lately, why haven't we seen you on podcasts promoting the book? To be downright honest with you, I'm tired of all that goddamn talking on the microphone, sitting in front of a nigga who only want to ask me about other people. You did? A lot of times these podcasts, man, they just want to sit down and ask you about other people. Nigga, I got a whole motherfucking book written here. Damn near 500 pages. That ought to tell you that I got shit to talk about myself. Now, don't get me wrong. We'll go to casting and skitting and doing what we do. But I'm not in the mood for that shit right now. You hear me? I'm not in the mood for that shit right now. Zay say he pulled up in the Trill cup. Yeah. Zay pulled up in the Trill cup with that Tito's and that cranberry juice. Waiting on them damn kids talking about trick or treat. Waiting on them kids talking about trick or treat. Yeah. But nah, this year Halloween fell on the weekend. Me and my brother was trick or treating, robbing little kids for bags. Till the lawman got behind our ass. You remember that shit? Man, let me tell y'all a Trill story, man. Let me know if y'all want to hear a Trill story right quick, man. I got to tell y'all this Trill story, man. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up in the chat, man. You know how I do, man. I done laid there and stumbled up on a whole nother Trill story, man. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if y'all want to hear this. Now I keep it to myself, but I got to tell y'all this one if y'all want to hear it, man. Because this thing here really tripped me out. You know what I'm talking about? You know I like to run my mouth. You know what I'm talking about? But here it is. We were young as a motherfucker trying to figure out, damn it, boy. Our mama ain't bought her no damn candy. We ain't got no trick or treat. And it was getting late evening. And we started figuring out, how in the hell can we come up on some trick or treat? We about 10, 11, no more than 10, 11. And we came up with a plan, my nigga. We got a flashlight. And we put some t-shirts on and drew some shit on them hoes. We put black up under our eyes looking like possums. And we say, here's how the plan gonna work. We gonna find a couple little kids and ask them what did they get for trick or treat. And when they say what they got for trick or treat, we gonna ask them to ask, can we get a couple pieces of bubble gum? Whatever they had, we was gonna ask them for a couple pieces. So by time they would say, well, I got this and got that, and dig off in their bag to hand us a couple pieces of bubble gum, we take the flashlight and blast that bitch in their motherfucking eyes. We take the motherfucking flashlight and bling, you know what I'm saying? Zap them niggas like on Men in Black. And anyhow, we wind up exchanging vows. They wind up with a glare in their eyes, and we wind up with their bag of candy. Come on, man. Damn it, boy. Yeah. But that was 40 years ago. You hear me? That was 40 years ago. And don't nobody go and try to repeat that shit. Don't nobody ever in their life go try to repeat that shit. Like Bushwick Bill say, R.I.P. to Bushwick Bill. That boy say that he was robbing little kids for bags. But he said he was dreaming. So guess what? I was dreaming too. You know what I'm talking about? Say, man, ain't nothing I'm talking about real. Nigga, I was dreaming too. Yeah, in my dream, we flashed that flashlight in niggas' face and took they motherfucking bag. Yeah, and some niggas was so hard and such a dog. Them niggas had pillowcases for bags. You know what I mean? Them niggas ain't had no regular bags or no jack-o'-lanterns. These niggas had dirty ass pillowcases full of motherfucking candy. Yeah, in my dream, after we got the flashing that flashlight in about 3, 4, 5 niggas' face, we went on, took the long way home, and by the time we got home and dumped them pillowcases on our imaginary beds, boy, we had enough candy to feed the whole hood. You know what I mean? Damn it, boy. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You know what, man? I was dreaming though. Yeah, but appreciate everybody who went and got that book. Zay Sanchez, appreciate that, man. When got that book and left a beautiful review on the book. You know what I'm saying, man? I appreciate that. That's how we gonna get to the next level. And everybody who went did that there, man, appreciate it, my nigga. If you haven't, man, go to their website, order your book. That's how you get the free keychain and you get the appreciation video by going to my website, Trillgear.biz, ordering that book. I want to do one more thing before I go, because I got to take a call from the penitentiary, uplift my brother's spirits. You know what I'm talking about? I want to say this. Sometimes you're going to see online different people who may have been around our camp, mostly trying to discredit. What? I'm doing my thing. You gonna go? All right, I'm holler. I'm a holler. Yeah. So niggas that was around, they would try to discredit one another. You only have a couple of them that do that. Most niggas ain't sitting around doing that shit. But it's a couple of little bitch ass people ain't had nothing to do with nothing that'll sit there and try to discredit. All I have to say is this. My proof is in the pudding. And I done laid there and wrote a whole motherfucking book. And you ain't seen now nigga come tell you nothing about no, he's a Leo making up shit. He's a Leo living in fantasy. Nigga, the proof is in the pudding, my nigga. Pictures, videos, other people witnessing shit. You know how many times I done jumped on stage in front of hundreds of people, thousands of people, opening up for UGK, Pimp C, and all kind of other artists, Rex Shop. You know what I'm talking about? You know how many times I've done that? You can't erase those type of memories, especially when the proof is in the pudding. It's documented. How is it documented? Is it written on paper? Nah, it's written in my book, but it's documented by videos and photos. Be careful now. Nigga might try to drink you.
No one is stopping me tonight.
You gonna trick or treat?
No, I'm gonna go get butt.
Oh, you got some girls lined up?
Hell yeah.
My nigga.
That's my whole mission, bro.
Hey, use protection.
I'm not doing anything.
Right. Let's do a little kissing here now. Shit, my nigga grown now. My nigga grown now. Shit. Ain't nothing I can tell that nigga grown. Shit. Get your little butt, boy. What the fuck? I know that ain't her. Oh, yeah, that ain't her. Nah, my nigga grown now, shit, nigga. I ain't got no motherfucking birds and the bees speech for you. Use protection. Take it slow. Get you a couple of kisses here and there. But now, like I was saying, man, the proof is in the pudding and it's documented. Everything we did, dog, you got to wonder. If Heezy wasn't this and wasn't that, why I see Heezy on these documentaries or in this music video or in this footage or at this party? You know what I'm saying? If a nigga could discredit me, man, he would have to go all throughout the internet and erase all that shit. You see what I'm saying? My son trying to get that Kagoge too. Yeah, man, that boy say he got it lined up. That boy say he got it lined up. I ain't finna, hey, son, don't do it. Man, nigga, just be safe. Man, y'all already made it. But let me wrap this up and I'm going to talk about that. It can't be undone. You would have to go all the way through history and just erase everything. You know how many times you got Mama West on video saying how much she value her Heezy? You know how many people she done met that she's told this to? You can't erase this out of people's mind. You can't go tell all these thousands of people that saw me out there on street corners in different cities and different states pushing that line, man. I ain't got to tell y'all this, but just be careful. Because it is dick riding haters out there that be trying to discredit shit. And that's like mosquitoes. Fuck them. But yeah, so let me say this right here. Listen, my children have exceeded, I ain't gonna say my expectations, but they've exceeded what me and my siblings did at certain ages. By the age of 12, 13, we was already corrupt. We was already experiencing way too much, man, way too fast. Out of all my children, even the little thugged out one, they kind of waited a while before they did certain things. Now, I can't say young Heezy waited, because he's an inquisitive motherfucker. Young Heezy got to go see. He got to go find it, you dig? But the rest of my kids, they took it slow. This boy, 16 years old, you know what I mean? About to be 17. Talking about he finna go kick it with some girls. You goddamn right. Boy, don't you know I was going to kick it with girls at 10, 11, 12. Nigga, I was going to have picnics with girls. Nigga, trying to get something could go get. Nigga, I was trying to tone kiss. You hear me? At a young ass age. So for my kids to, not have no kids, not have no jail records, not be wrapped up in a whole bunch of beef, ain't got the police coming to the house. Man, unfortunately, man, we used to have the police coming to my mama's house damn near twice a weekend, man. Every damn weekend, damn near. Damn near twice every week, damn near every goddamn day. Man, my kids ain't got none of that going on. Man, we used to have niggas shooting up the motherfucking house, man. Nigga done got in shit in the streets. That shit done followed them home, nigga. Bullets flying all upside the motherfucking house. You know what I'm talking about? Man, my kids that made me proud, man. They ain't even gotta do nothing else in life. But nah, they better. They just getting started. So I know they gonna do way more incredible shit. Cause they smart too. And they be making good grades. Man, me and my brother couldn't spell A, let alone B. Nigga, me and my brother we couldn't buy a vowel. Nigga A-E. Nigga, we couldn't buy a vowel. Nigga, my kids be coming home with A's, B's, C's, D's, and L's. Hell, you mean? Nah. Nah, it's like when they make a bad grade, the mother is like she go into a different state of mind. You got to get this grade up. Like, it's serious to her. So I just be playing around like, yeah, you got to, huh? What you mean? Yeah, pick that grade up. Nah. Nigga, I ain't never made no good grades, nigga. Nigga, I can't remember ever having a good poor car. I probably had a good poor car 2 times in life. And that was in elementary. Nigga, my kids be in classes I ain't even know existed. Physics. Nigga, what is that? You know what I mean? I can't even say some of the shit. Algebra and arithmetic. What is that? Now, I don't know. All I'm saying is I'm proud of them. And I'm thankful that I got some good ass kids. Even a little rap nigga. That little rap nigga deep down, I know he's still my little baby boy, but he just a hard head, bad motherfucker. But all I want to say before I go, y'all be safe tonight. Don't fall for no tricks. If y'all got some treats, get them baby some treats. Let me see. My son's in photography class. Damn, man. I ain't even know that shit existed. Salute. Salute. But yeah, so appreciate everybody going get that book. If you haven't, go to Trillgear.biz and get you a copy. Get you the hard copy or the paperback. And if you have, go to Amazon.com and leave me a great review, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna see about going live a little bit more, but right now, man, I ain't got much to talk about. I did all the talking. It's in the book. Go get the book. You want to hear me talk? Go read the motherfucking book and hear it in my voice. Say, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Say, damn it, boy. You see what I'm saying? Go do that there. But salute to all y'all, man. Much love. Let me see. He gonna start taking pics for the football squad, basketball, boom, boom, boom. And yeah, that's what's up, Zay. Man, go enjoy your Halloween, man. I'm finna move around and enjoy this Friday night. You see what I'm saying? I don't want no trick-or-treaters. I ain't got shit to give them. Maybe I'll grab me a little something to sip on a little later.